There's
Science.
five.
Okay, that's all we need is 5 to get started with what we do. And, well, the first thing I'll tell you is like, any of you guys sports fans? Sports fans? Well, the major sponsors we have are the Texas Rangers, the Dallas Cowboys, Los Angeles Lakers, and the Atlanta Braves are 4 of the major teams that we market with and sponsor with. And how we do that is, well, you know, Aflac is who's our competitors. We'll just say that they're our competitors. They spend their $3 million to have commercials. You know, every so often, you go to commercials and people go to the refrigerator when commercials are going on, right? Well, what we do is we do a one-time sponsor. We sponsor the field. We put our logo on the middle of the basketball court. That way we're out there the whole time getting that kind of sponsorship. We're not paying them millions of dollars each time to do that. So that's where the money comes from with us, just might be able to pay out everybody. Every week we have a thing in the office where we show how much money that we give out every week to, you know, it's kind of like a prideful thing for us to be able to actually pay out what we tell people we're going to pay out. You know, the next thing I'll say is for anybody who signs up, we offer 2 free things. We offer $3,000 to each person that's employed, $3,000 for the spouse, and $1,000 for each child in case of like accidental death or dismemberment or something like that. And the next thing we offer is a 10 to 85% no-cost discount card, which is like, it goes to hearing loss, it goes to things like that. You go to chiropractor visits, prescription pills, things like that, you know, so it comes in handy whenever, depending on what your insurance covers and doesn't cover. And something else that we offer is a cancer policy. Cancer policy, 2 in 5 people in America right now are gonna wind up with cancer of some form. And the way the medical field is going, most time people are gonna survive that. You know, a lot of times they do. And the next thing with that is, we have things that come with that. Like, we take 6 times a year, we'll send you and whoever to the cancer center of your choice. So it's not just like most insurance companies offer one, you go by yourself, and we just don't feel like that's something that you should be doing by yourself. So we send you and a loved one with you for 6 trips to whichever cancer center you want, and that's paid for by Globe Life. The next thing we offer is the critical illness policy, which is like $10,000 to $50,000 depending on what you would want or what you would need. And it's, you know, you sign your paperwork, you send it in, and they send you a check within 24 to 48 hours. That's $10,000 to $50,000 depending on how much coverage that you got. Okay, and the next thing that we offer is term life. Everybody know the difference between term and life and things like that?
Term and whole life.
Term and whole, you know the difference?
Whole life has value.
Yeah.
Term is for that.
Right. Well, what we did is we combined the two, and no other insurance company has done that yet. So 6 years ago, we got together, well, not me, but the company got together and combined these two together and made it to where like, they pay, if you're 55 or younger, you can pay up to 65, and then it's completely paid off all the way till you're 100 years old. If you're 65 or 55 or older, you just pay, like you keep paying, but your deductible or your rate never goes up, it never increases. Where like most companies, once you get to 65, your rate's gonna go up to, I mean, a guy I work with, he's 69, he said it costs him $280 a week to get life insurance. And that's an outrageous amount of number, you know, that's a crazy number, nobody can afford that. Like, I mean, I'm not that upset right now, you know what I mean? So that's the next thing that we offer. And what it is with you guys, it's portable, which means like, say you didn't work for the city anymore, you take it with you. Now, that the city is never going to be on the hook for any of that. What our department does is whoever gets involved and whoever wants to do it, will send you the one-time bill or the one-time sign-up sheet to where everybody can sign up, and then the company, the city is never going to be on the hook for it because we take them right off the books whenever you tell us that they're not on it. So nobody, and everything, and the way that we do what we do is it's cheaper because it's all pre-taxed. So anything that you do will be pre-taxed, whereas like, say like a 35-year-old male, this is just an example, a 35-year-old male in the US, his average insurance is going to be almost $20 a week for $50,000 in coverage. Well, with us, because it's term life or like group life. What it is, it's gonna be $9.99 a week, or so, we'll say $10 a week. Plus the fact that it's pre-taxed, it'll go down to $8 a week. So that's an average of almost $600 a year in savings. I mean, I know that's not a new car, but that's, let's say, a few tanks of gas right now with the way gas prices are, right? You know what I mean? So like, that's what we're trying to do. And like, I know this isn't something that you are gonna decide on today or anything like that, but I wanted to get that out there to you guys and tell you how we do it and what we do and kind of just gauge your interest. Maybe I can come back a different day and give you like the full presentation. Like I have slides and everything, but I wasn't sure how this would go or how this, I've never done, a one-to-a-group meeting like this, you know what I mean? So
Are you from this area or where?
I live in, Georgetown. Yeah.
And where's this company based out of?
It's Indianapolis,
Okay.
but the office that I work out of is in Louisville. And that's the thing, is we have more local nationwide offices than anywhere. There's an office in,
And how old is the company?
since 1900.
People say it's old.
Yeah, it's over 1900, so it's 125 years, 126-year-old company. Here, I got something you can actually.
Almost sold you out.
You guys, you guys can check out some of this stuff if you want. Like I said, I have a slide. I just wasn't sure,
How much time?
yeah, or what I was gonna get or anything like that. So I was just trying to get it out. But like, yeah, like you can see, we're Better Business Bureau A+, you know what I mean? We have all that. Like,
Do you have one main sheet that shows all the plans that you offer?
no, this is just like a basic that I like. If I was in there, like usually what I try to do is get in and talk to the person that owns the company. You know what I mean? But that's not really the case here. So like
Like
I
we
got
got a 3-member council and they make the decisions.
Right.
And we carry out.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So like this is like a different situation for the things that I do. But I know that like we do sponsor towns. Like I said, we did Harrison County. I wasn't involved in that, but Harrison County, Floyd County,
As far as the highway department.
Jackson, no, the whole county.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, so it's a big deal. You know what I mean? Like, this is something like half of Indiana, Scott County. I'm trying to set up an interview with Clark County right now. Like, it's 80%, like I said, 80% of the counties in Indiana already get their health and life insurance, their supplemental insurance through us. So I was just trying to get out here, and like I said, I'll be the agent in the area that'll be helping you guys. And anything you did to call would be like, it's straight to the office. So you're not dealing with somebody that's a long way away. You know what I mean? And if there's a problem, you'd be talking to me, I'd be out here with you guys. You know what I mean? And that's just, I'll be honest, I can't sell chicken because I don't think it's worth its value. You know what I mean? So I'm out here telling you something that I actually believe in the product that we're selling, or I just couldn't do it. Like, that's just not who I am, and that's just not what I would be able to do.
So what is their coverage as far as like if they're, like say they did sign, what is the wait period as far as for benefits?
Like, how long did it take?
Eligible, yeah.
Oh, it's right, it's immediate. Like, as soon as you sign up, it's immediate. Now, your first payment doesn't come out until like the next month, the first. But like, and there's another thing
And
that
like you said, their life plan as far as
Yeah.
how long do they have to carry the life plan before it actually is?
it depends on your age, depends on the age when you sign up. Now, it never goes up.
2 years as far as that they would pay.
Yeah, like, once we get accepted, if you die the next week, you get full benefits, 100% payback, or?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. I can check on some of that stuff. Like, that's some stuff, like some questions that I have a supervisor that like helps me out with this also, you know. But there's another plan that we offer that I'd like you guys to see, because I think this is something this is one of the big selling points for me, is why I think this product is so good. Okay, it's called the Quick Claims and the Accident Protector Program. And what it is it's $2.74 for each person, okay? And this is for hospital visits, anything like that. So if you go into the hospital, they'll take whatever your bill is. I know most of you already have some kind of insurance. They take whatever your bill is, you take a picture, you send it in, they send you the price of what your bill is, up to $500. Say your bill is $274, your insurance might have covered all of that. But you take a picture and send it in, they send you the $274. even though you're already covered. It's like just because from the inconvenience of you being in there, and that's $2.74 a month for each person, or $5.28 for the whole family. So like we have for instance, we have one guy, he's a firefighter, I think he lives in Jasper, and he has 9 kids. And he signed up and it cost him $5.78 to cover all of them under this accident protector. And now, he's got kids. Kids are an accident waiting to happen. We all know that. If you got kids, you know, like, I got kids, I've been in the ER 3 times this year, and he's 9, you know what I mean? So, I haven't had this product until recently, so I would already been paid off just from having him go to the doctor each time, you know what I mean? So, that pays for it. That's a product that pays for itself. And the thing about our life policy is, the average male lives to be 80, right? And the average female lives to be 85. So when you get like regular term coverage, it cuts off at 65, right? Maybe 70 is like an age where it cuts off. Well, that's a 10-year gap for a male and a 15-year gap for a female that you're just not coverage, or your coverage really goes up to a high number. Well, we cut that out, you know, that's the goal. And then you're covered all the way to 100, which is, I mean, who lives to be past 100, what, like 0.5% of people? It's a really low number. You know, if you're that lucky, I hope you stay. You know what I mean? So like I said, this is something new to me. This is kind of, I'm not sure how we go about this. Normally we would sit down after I give like a whole presentation and we would talk about what we want to do, but I know you guys have to discuss it. So is there a time where I can come back, like maybe next month, and we can talk about this again?
I would suggest maybe setting up a meeting on an off day for us, but what would be convenient for you, then we could come in here and whoever was interested could show up and watch.
I could give a group overview. I would definitely be willing to do that. If you guys, and like I said,
I check with our office manager.
I make my own schedule. So like, anytime would be good for me, would be good for you guys. Like, I mean, it could even be at night, it could be during the day, it does not matter. Like I said, I make my own schedule. The only thing is, my son plays some football, so I'd like to not be while that was going on. But other than
That's
that,
my suggestion, what do you guys think?
I'd say probably Monday or Tuesday, but you can probably get with Beth and figure out as far as,
okay, I'm just curious, you guys interested at all?
I'd have to see the presentation to make a full commitment.
Okay. All right, can I set up a schedule or a meeting, or you want to do a different time?
Always gotta talk to the other 3 employees.
Yeah, I know that, I'm just trying
Out
to,
in the field.
I'm just trying to gauge what you know what I mean? But that's it, like I'm telling you, I haven't done a whole lot of sales or anything like that. I worked in a barrel factory for about 15 years, and in the barrel factory, just like they had a meeting in the break room one day and was like, we're closing.
Brown Form?
Yep.
I worked there.
Did you?
Yep, maintenance.
Yeah, I said, that's probably where you,
That's probably where you reckon.
yeah, I worked there for about 15 years. You know, so
Do you have a card?
we don't carry a card. Everything we do is face to face.
Probably the best thing you do is wait till the end of the meeting and hook up with Beth.
I can do that. All right, my name's Andrew Alcorn, by the way. I know I think you said that at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, guys.
Yep.
all right, next, we did place a few more printers. So we do have some old printers as far as it need to be discarded.
Yes.
Just get permission from that. Y'all give the okay on that? That said okay, are you okay with that, Alan?
Pardon?
You ready to printers?
Yeah. You don't need them, there's no need to keep them.
Exactly.
All right, and then, some of y'all may wanna take a look at, I was trying to get, Eric to let me know as far as what, the cost would be. But from Locust Street, to, Walnut, down right there beside me, and the ditch lines eroded pretty bad down there at the bottom of the hill. And I was talking to Eric Eckert as far as, cause he hauls a lot of material. And, he recommended putting surge rock in there, cause it just keeps on, you know what I'm saying, we've had some pretty heavy rains. up there. But he said if we put some heavy rock in there, that ought to hold it, keep it. But right up from McAdams is probably about, I'd say about 15 or 20 feet up the hill, you can see it's real deep. So I'm just afraid if somebody does get over there, they're gonna, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be pretty, yeah. So I guess, like I say, he hadn't got back with me, but I don't know what a load of that cost, but I wouldn't think that it would take more than that.
I think they have a police officer, in there. 2 police officers.
Well, they're not looking for me, I know
I'm
that.
not looking for you.
They're not be looking for me, I ain't done that.
Oh, okay. Do we have anything else as far as, open front over here? Do we have anything?
I don't think anybody here called you. Did?
Well, we've got, what is your,
Pardon me?
what,
My name is Jerry Grimes. I was ran off of the lake. There's a quarry down here on 511. And I was told I was banned for life by a person that, from what I'm understanding, partially owns the lake, but has nothing to do with the city. For one, I had everything over the guardrail with the exception of 6 fishing poles that was inside the guardrail. My wife had left to go let my grandson in to pick the cat up because it had a vet appointment the next morning. And I had stopped fishing well before dusk or whatever. It was still daylight because I had been warned one other time. I was told early on that the lake was open till 10 o'clock. Now it's posted dusk to dawn or however it's written on the sign, but there's a piece of 2-inch tape that covers up the old 10 o'clock sign. Regardless, I was gone. I was on the county road when I was approached. The person got in my face. I said, "Get out of my face." And then he actually poked me and I pushed him backwards. There was a shouting match went on. And then I was told I was banned from the lake. Number one, the way the rules read, first offense is a warning, second offense is a $100 fine, third offense is expulsion and a $1,000 fine. I don't see where that person has a right to tell me that I can't go there just because we had a heated argument. And then the thing of it is, I was outside the guardrail when this happened on the county road. A friend of mine came over and was fishing. His truck was parked up by the pavilion and the restroom, and he never said a word to him.
Well, who is this person, I guess is my first question.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who's
who's the person?
who'd you interact with?
Jimmy who?
I don't know his last name.
Well, the town owns a park. I don't know who this guy is.
Jim Basham is the, one of the town employees. He's the cemetery manager, but he also handles, the lake as well.
Okay, so okay, so he
He is
is,
a town employee.
right, but the town owns the lake.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and I know from discussions and what's part of the public record is that, this was not the first allegation that was made against Mr. Grimes. It was repeated, and the town has made a decision that there's a no trespass down there. You know, I guess it would be up to the board if you guys,
Wait a second, sir.
I'm talking, okay?
Pardon me?
I'm talking.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay. It would be up to the board to decide whether or not you wanted to give Mr. Grimes a right to review his no trespass after a certain period of time, based upon no further violations. That would be strictly up to you guys, whether you want to do that or not, okay? But the town has made a decision, there's a no trespass, that stands unless until the board makes a decision that they're going to allow you to review that and reconsider that ban, it stands. So that's where we are at this point, okay?
Well, I say we wait till Mike's here before we say
Yeah.
anything.
Okay.
Well, I tell you,
Wait for our third members here.
Since we don't have-
That's up to you guys.
'Cause I don't have
So
any
right now,
information.
the bottom line is that the ban, your no trespass remains. I guess, I don't know if you're gonna invite him back to the next meeting or if you want to have a meeting after that. It's up to you guys.
Everybody deserves due process, everything.
Okay, that's to review it, okay?
But you have to come back to next month's meeting.
Am I allowed to speak now?
That's up to them.
Go ahead.
Okay. Here's my question. I feel like I was targeted, singled out, and picked on due to the fact I was outside the guardrail when all this took place. Like I said, a friend of mine, his mom had just passed. He was
Mr. Grimes, let me just suggest this to you, okay?
Yes, sir.
They've already said they don't want to listen to this and hear it until all three of the members are here.
Okay.
My suggestion is you hold that until the next meeting and then make your appeal to them as to why you think the no trespass was issued improperly. They're not gonna make it,
No,
they're not gonna make a decision today, so.
it takes all three of us.
Yeah, so that's my suggestion, that you wait until then to make that presentation, okay? And, you're not banned from the town hall, you are from the park, so I want you to look at these two officers and tell them at the next month's meeting that they don't need to be here, that you're gonna be well behaved,
I'm well behaved now, and I'll be well behaved then, sir.
okay? Okay, thank you, gentlemen, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay,
Just to be clear, so you guys don't trust that pastor from the lake? Correct. Was that done on any kind of recording, any kind of paperwork was given, anything like that?
Dispatch was called and it was issued.
Okay, 'cause when we look him up in our system right now,
What's the address for it?
And there's Katie over there at that window, she should have the lake.
There is a address on him.
okay,
yeah, we also send in written notice too.
we want to verify that
Yeah.
our ducks are in a row, that way they can have it, we're good
Yeah,
before we leave.
I'm fairly certain we also sent in written notice. Did you get written notice?
No, sir.
Okay. Well, you're here today on the record in front of these officers that you're banned from the lake. You understand that, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, until further notice.
Yes,
That's
sir.
the lake down here behind,
Yeah.
right down here.
Old Rock
Ranch Road.
Yeah, okay, I just want to make sure we're all talking about the same place, so,
Okay.
all right.
Okay.
Mr. Grimes, have better luck with it, okay? Hopefully you can get it figured out.
Yes, sir.
He's the first person no problem.
Please, come back.
Okay. Thank you. I don't remember that.
Okay, back to old business, new roofs installed, I don't have any issues as of yet, so not good.
It didn't take him any time to do it.
We've had a few rains, but not anything too
What do
major.
you say, 2 weeks, they doing it within a couple of days, weren't they?
Yeah, they work quick. Okay, old fire department building, has that been, did you meet with them? As far as the sign off on that yet?
Sign off for what?
I thought we had to sign off on something for the,
We got the quit claim deed.
Okay.
It's been recorded. I know Shelley recorded it. She's out this week. I asked Darla that's there to see if she can find it. I don't have a safe copy, in my electronic folder, but I do know it's been recorded. Because Shelley told me she finally got the thumbs up from John Kraft to record it. So that's a done deal. The only things left is under the agreement when they had to get out. They had so much time.
30 days. on-
Yeah, so, I mean, I call them and say, you guys out now, okay?
Well, I spoke with David, I forget where I seen him at, just about 3 days ago. And, I seen him at First Harrison Bank in Gordon. And, he said the only issue that they were having was the siren, but they just wanted it for, basically for historic, purposes. But it turns out it's gonna be a pain, as far as for them to be able to get it, so they're probably just gonna leave it. And I said, well, it was put in the minutes that it belongs to you all, so it's there, but it's part of the building, so if you do wanna take it at some point, that.
It's not the one we use for weather alert.
Right, no. I mean, they've got a siren on the ambulance shelter now that they use for that kind of thing, so.
So anyway, it's a done deal.
It's that deal.
Good.
You're the proud owners
Of our own property.
of your own property.
They got all them hoses down there, we're going,
Yeah, I seen them out there on a pallet. I mean,
I don't know what, I imagine they're gonna price tag them behind the.
I mean, if they need to leave it, I don't have an issue.
Right.
I mean, do you?
not, no, but they don't need to be there for a year.
Right. I agree on that. All right, you say you had the status on the bowling property, or was gonna tell them where we're at on that?
Yes. So, first of all, I called, Vic McCauley to do the survey. Okay, then like within a few days, I got, an email from the bowling, attorney. And, let's see, I had to pull it to the phone. Okay, so I heard from her on June 22nd, and they got an appraisal, well, I don't know what the appraisal was for. All I know is she said, finally we have an appraisal, we'll accept $111,000. Please let me know that, and I told her that I forwarded it on to Willard and that we would,
And that's for the total property.
that's everything.
Burned out house and
Burned out,
road frontage.
tried over, a burned out house. Okay, so, I mean, but my advice would be to split the difference,
Ours was 80,000,
80,000. And the difference would
Be about 95.
31,000.
95.5. And also provide us with a copy of the appraisal. The only thing I don't know at this point in time is, whether or not we need to do what we call like I did with Langsville, they bought the dockside property up there. We have to do what we call a friendly condemnation. Basically, we file a condemnation, everybody agrees to it, the judge signs off on it. But I think in that case, because we'd be paying more than the appraised value, okay, our appraised value. So, the first thing we gotta do is reach an agreement on the price, and then, then I'll figure out where we go from there, okay, how we can get it done.
Well, you do have to have it. On down the road, we'll have to have it for sure.
I know the reason why we did it with Langsville was because what we ended up paying for the property was about $75,000 or $80,000 more than our appraisal. We need to get the court to sign off on that. I don't know that we'll have to, we may just be able to go through the process for buying real estate. Okay. So,
I think I'd shoot an offer for half of this.
95.5, okay.
I'll second that. You know, second. All in favor?
Hey,
I'll send her an email right now, as we sit here.
We do have the funds, correct?
We can't do much more after this.
yeah, bake sale.
We better start getting some in here.
You don't know when they stand on meter installments, do you?
I think we ought to be pretty close to having everything.
That's what
I wish, well,
so I know people out there around where Paul is don't have them yet.
well, I thought he told me that about the last, I thought the last order should finish it up.
Just crazy. And what about the house across from the road from the bank with all the junk out there it did? And, yeah, you know, the one we seen, the cleanup notice.
Yeah,
Right behind the doggy depot.
yeah, I had
No, they were,
closer to me and you,
what's the
or
word?
no, you're talking about across from the post office?
Yeah,
Okay.
Oh, post office.
I have approached
to
him, I have approached them 3 times, but I have not sent anything else as far as noticed, but they did have some additional people living there that are supposed to be moving.
and I got 2 chairs out there road down.
I may, go into
Still out there kept. There was a chair sitting out here by the bank, well, I guess it's by that house there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I did, and they, I think Sweetland will pick that up if they schedule it, but they are charged.
They will have to charge them.
Okay, okay. But I can let them know that they just moved in, so, or, I say moved in, but it's been about a month, 2 months
I
now.
took sauce all the time, to the girls. So I got rid of my chairs.
But if you want to, I'll stop by on both those again and give them notice. I need to,
They had that old pool down there, I guess, they got it picked up. You can smell it halfway down the road.
One of our employees just walked by, I'm gonna go grab him and find out about the meters.
you'll be right out there real quick.
They're happy for a month.
What's Willard's email address?
Willards. Town 02.
I got, well, yeah, I got it. How it came up, at Hotmail.
Yes.
So I'm telling her that you've authorized me to raise the offer from 80,000 to 95,500, and that is subject to her providing the town with a copy of their appraisal. Is that good?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
I called him.
Yeah.
But he said they still got quite a few.
Yeah, we still got quite a few. We fell behind this month, didn't get very many in, because we had too much other stuff going on. But, yeah, well, we was planning on changing today, but that didn't happen either, as you can tell.
Do we have all the ones we need?
Yeah, as far as I know, everything is here. We might have one more order coming, to fill yet, but yeah. But now plans to get back on them here as soon as we can. We gotta do a hydrant tomorrow. So yeah, Thursday or Friday, we might be able to get back on.
But we are at half then, you think, or?
We might be a little over that, we can go right around that mark, I think. You, anything else?
I think that's it, man.
That's- He was on cracking whips.
Yeah. Easy, Alan, easy.
Thank you.
Somebody can't keep you in line.
All right.
Okay. All right, as far as cemetery, we've had 3 full burials, Linda Manning, Joe White, and Caroline Hidden, and then 1 cremation burial, which was Doris Seeley. I'm sorry, did I interrupt there? Do you have anything else?
I don't have anything else, unless you guys can think of something.
Okay.
Not unless you have something, I really can't throw in it. Alan,
I don't have anything else.
can I make a motion that the meeting be adjourned?
That's it.
Hey,